how can I help myself in a moment when my mind is full of negative thoughts? There are many different ways. In our tradition, we have a technique that is called antarmona, inner silence, in which you are taught to witness whatever is happening in your mind and to try to get the same attitude in front of anything that comes. So when you have negative thoughts coming into you, then learn this attitude of seeing things. Yeah. It is when you get involved in the negativity of your mind that you lose. To me comes many negative thoughts, but I am not a fisher of this. I don't catch them. I just let them pass. Because this is the nature of the mind, the low mind, negativity. But you are different to that. And you have to develop this capacity to see whatever passes through there. But usually this is not what we do. Something negative comes and there we are engulfed. Yeah. We start thinking negatively and we start acting negatively and we start lamenting and we start complaining and we start instead really observing these things. Because all of us, sometimes in the past, we have had some negative things, impressions. And when they come, it's because they want to come out from you. Yeah? They move. They are in the depth of your unconscious, deep mind. And they are like waves that all of a sudden come from there and try to just come to the surface. If you are with the right attitude, then you assume or you take a dispassionate and objective attitude in front of this. And little by little, developing this capacity, you come to a process of disidentification with this negativity. And that negativity starts losing force, grip from you. And then it starts melting and disappearing, going out. But this is not what we do. When something negative comes, we become negative. Yeah. That is the problem. Yeah. So I recommend to these people who, and to everybody, because we all experience this. I experience these things many times. I see the negativity coming, riding in a horse. Tuck, tuck, tuck. I say, oh, there is coming. And then I become neutral. You can achieve this. And then start passing. You have to become like a strainer, you see. You put a strainer under a tap on, never will be full. The water passes through. This is the kind of mind that you have to develop, so that you are not caught by these traps of the mind. It is a vicious circle. The mind, you have some experiences, negative experiences, they enter you through your senses, they impress you deeply, and then they stay there, they take the form of an archetype, and from there they try to start manufacturing thoughts. The sort of thoughts are your impressions. If your impressions are negative, you will have negative thoughts. If your impressions are positive, you will have positive thoughts. So what you will do? You will start, don't reject these things. Because when you reject them, you push this back. And then it becomes stronger, and it will come again stronger and will put you down. Just let it come. And then remember in this moment and become neutral. Let it come. Observe it in the same way you observe people passing on the street. You are at the window of your house in the summer watching people passing on the street. You are not going to a very special face of person to go and hug that person. You just see people passing. Yeah. And this is the attitude that you should have in front of the negative inputs. Because if they come, it is because they are inside you and they are trying to find a way out. And then what you do is you create a trap and you catch them. You feel that you are that. So we need a process of disidentification from this mental stuff. And you can use the practice of Antarmona that we have in my tradition for this purpose.